Hello everyone. Today we're going to be talking about something that I use on a daily basis. And it's probably one of the best buys I have ever had. It is, of course, one of the best things that I love it. It's great. It is my Google Home Mini. So, this is the Google Home Mini first gen, and I love it. Short the short description is just going to be I love it. It's amazing. It's this little tiny thing that has so much power in it. It's like a puck. I can wrap my whole hand around this small little thing, but it has so much power. So I'm going to show you around it first. This is the charcoal version. It's the first generation. It's not the Google Nest Mini. It's Google Home Mini. They're different because the Nest Mini is the second generation, and this is the first generation. So I'm going to call it the Google Home Mini because this is the first generation. So, first off, we have a fabric lining on the top. That's where all the speakers are and stuff. There's this nice plastic trim on the bottom here. This is your mute button to keep the speaker from hearing you. This is the power input. You just plug it in through, I think it's micro USB. And then on the bottom, you have this orange suction cup thing. It's actually very nice. This thing doesn't move. It does not move. It's nice and gripped down there. It's never fallen off for me. So, I love this Google Home. It's so useful. And anyone who has one knows what I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the command words because it might wake up your Google Homes, but I am going to plug her in. So let's plug them in. There we go. So it should fire up in a moment here. It takes a second or two, but I love it. It's great. It can do so much stuff. Especially if you see here, look at that. So those are our LEDs. I can turn down the lighting a little bit. There we go. So, what I love about this is, especially if you're with other smart home devices, like I have 2 smart plugs and Google Chromecast. So I love using my Google Chromecast and my other things. It's great. I love it. You can ask it any question, it'll search it up on Google and tell you anything you want it to know. For example, I don't want to say the words because it might wake up yours, so I'm not going to, but it is amazing. I love it. So there's 2 controls here. There's more volume and then less, turn down the volume, higher volume, right? And then you can press and hold to stop commands and other things, and music and stuff. So, if I say something like, "Hey Google, play some music."
Playing some music on Spotify.
There you go, and it'll just play some music.
You're a shooting star, I see a vision.
We're gonna stop that, cause copyright. So, yeah. And other things are like,
No! No!
what time is it?
4:45.
See? And there's lots of other things you can do with it. Hey,
No!
what can you do?
Check these out. You can say, set a timer for 5 minutes, or what's the weather in Fahrenheit?
So I'm in Canada, so we record in Celsius. That's why it's telling me about Fahrenheit. And there's lots of things that you can do with it. It's just amazing. It looks great as a nice conversation starter. Go away. Stop. Yeah, it looks great. It has lots of things. You can do all kinds of things you want, and I can do things with my lights. So,
No!
turn off the lights. So it didn't turn off this light here because I'm using that to film. However, it did turn off my light in my room. I can tell it to play things. I can tell it. I hate my life for that. I can do things with my TV. I can do all kinds of things. So, if you're looking for something that just is there for you whenever you need it, to ask it questions and stuff like that, I recommend the Google Home. Personally, I do not like Alexa. It just doesn't work well for me most of the time. It runs, but I feel like Google Home is more diverse and able to search things up much easier online. So we're going to unplug it there. So normally this guy sits on top of... Sorry, I just had to plug in the camera. Yeah, he sits on top of my dresser, and I can just talk about anything you want. He or she, I don't... It's a robot. But you can ask it lots of questions. If you're looking for something that fills the room with music. This is also good. Between the Nest, the Google Home Nest, and the Google Home Mini, the second gen and the first gen, obviously I recommend the second gen, obviously, because the second gen is better. It's better. It has better speakers. It's louder. It apparently is faster than this one, which I've seen lately. This one's getting a bit slower, but to me, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it really depends. If you find this one for cheaper, then it depends on what you're going to be using it for. If you're going to be using it for music and stuff, I'd recommend the second gen. But otherwise, I mean, they're almost the same. If you're going to mount it, the second gen, because this doesn't come with a mount. As you can see, it's just flat. I love this. But yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's probably one of my best buys. So, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you had a nice viewing experience. Hit that like button and subscribe to make my day and yours as well. So, yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.